Hi, everyone. Welcome to Food Friday. This is my friend Alescia.
Hey.
Hi, Alescia. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
I'm doing pretty well. Just lots of meetings today. So this is a nice break. Like, we get to chat. And today, we're eating Trader Joe's candy.
All of the candies.
So we're just going to do a little, taste test and see how it is. I never get candy from Trader Joe's besides like maybe chocolate bars.
Yeah.
So I'm very interested because everything Trader Joe's makes is amazing.
I agree. The only candy that I think that I've ever gotten from Trader Joe's are those peanut butter cups, like the dark chocolate peanut butter.
Are they the sun butter ones?
I don't.
Or are they the little ones?
I'm not sure. They're like the
little ones. Okay. And they come in the plastic tub?
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many of those tubs I've downed all by myself. Like, just some more.
It's the best life. That's what I say.
They're so good.
For those of you who don't know Alescia, she actually grew up with Louie at Shepherd. Their whole little, it was actually, you guys went to Hillcrest?
Yes.
Shepherd, yeah. And they're good friends of ours now. She's married to Kyle, who does a lot of the graphics for Shepherd Youth. So you inadvertently are connected to her and you just don't know it. That's how life works. But Alescia is the coolest. She is a singer. She does theater. She worked, she did the performances that you go to on a cruise ship. She did that for a while. So she has traveled the world. She's just the coolest. You're just the coolest, Alescia. I want to see Alescia when I grow up. Right. But okay, so what do we want to start out with? Which candy do we want to start out with?
I'm always down for some taffy.
Okay, I feel like that's the least exciting candy that we have.
Yes.
So I feel like it's
probably the worst choice to pick while you're talking to somebody. So
it's gonna be great. I'm gonna swirly one. I don't know what flavor it is, but I feel like saltwater taffy all kind of taste the same.
Yes, I agree, but I still enjoy it. But the packaging says that it's assorted flavors, including natural cherry, watermelon, strawberry, and other flavors. So it literally could be anything.
It could be, who knows? It could be one of those jelly beans, that's like a trick and tastes horrible.
Yeah, let's hope that is not it.
Okay, so as I eat my taffy here, Alescia, tell me, what was your favorite childhood toy?
Favorite childhood toy? I was absolutely obsessed with Barney. Growing up, obsessed with Barney. Had watched the show every day. I had slippers with Barney head on it. I had a playhouse that was Barney themed.
Okay.
But to this day, my family still makes fun of me I think it was my 5th birthday, where there was a new Barney plush toy, and I got it for my birthday, and I unwrapped it, and I was like, oh, this is the performer in me. I was 5 years old. I was and I gave it a hug, and I was like, Barney, I always wanted you. And then I tossed it to the side and was like, okay, what's next to open for my birthday?
That is such, I feel like that's a movie. Barney, I've always wanted you. Okay, next.
Enough, what's next? My family still makes fun of me for it. When my birthday comes around and I'm opening presents, my parents are like, what's that? Is that a Barney? Barney, I always wanted. I'm like, okay.
I want to get you a plush Barney so bad and just make you open it in front of a camera. That would be so good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like Barney was, for those of you who didn't grow up in the 90s, it was a big deal. Barney, I think I had a Barney birthday. I had a Barney themed birthday. It was the equivalent of what do they watch now? Or what would they have? I don't know.
I have no idea what children's
I know, but I can't like think of it. Like, what are those superheroes? I don't know, but they're lame. All of your shows now are lame. Ours were cooler. Okay. Okay. These taffies. Do you remember those circus peanuts, the like orange ones that kind of were like foamy? That's what it tasted like. I don't know. That's what it tasted like. Exactly like that.
This one's good. It's stuck in my teeth. The one that I chose was the yellow one with the pink in the middle. It's good. It's like a little
strawberry banana or something.
It actually tastes like cotton candy.
Oh, okay.
Because I was not expecting cotton candy.
I feel like I could live without this, though. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, this candy ranks for me like a 3 or 4.
Yeah. I would probably say 4 or 5 for me.
Okay.
Because I can only eat one.
And then you kind of, yeah.
It defeats the whole purpose of candy.
No,
if you're
control, you don't want to sit and eat saltwater taffy a lot. Yeah. I feel you.
It's stuck in my teeth now.
Okay, what's our next candy? Do we want to do...
Which one do you want to do?
Gummy bears? No, let's do a chocolate. We have dark chocolate salted caramel or candy coated chocolate peanuts.
Let's do the chocolate peanuts.
Done. Okay. This is like hard to open. You have yours like in cute little jars. And then there's me over here. Don't worry. Oh, they almost fall everywhere. They're kind of cool. They look like, what were those candy, like the dinosaur egg candies?
Oh my gosh, they totally do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaur eggs. Okay. My next question, this is the fun one. We're just getting to understand your life more. Who was your middle school crush?
Who wasn't my middle school crush? Just kidding. Just kidding. It was really funny because I feel like for every stage in my life, I had one crush on one person. So like throughout elementary school, I had a crush on one person. Middle school, I had a crush on one person. High school, college, married,
Married.
Middle school, it was actually somebody that I grew up with who our parents were friends. We grew up together, and then he ended up coming to my school in middle school and then moving down the street from me. So I was like,
meant to be.
We're going to be together forever. His name was Forrest. Really cool guy. He liked performing and singing, and so did I. And when we were little, we would always put on like performances and stuff for our family. Like we would make them sit down. We would practice all day and then make them sit down, use flashlights as spotlights.
Yes.
Had the whole thing. It was great. Yeah, we were in choir together. So, that was just really cool. We were like totally awesome.
I love that though, because I think especially in middle school, like it's like a sign from God if he like moves down the street and moved to like I would have totally been that, like this is meant to be, like this is the relationship, this is the person.
It was awesome.
You're good. Okay, these are kind of like just peanut M&Ms.
Yeah, but not as good as peanut M&Ms.
I agree. But they're probably like healthier. They have like sunflower oil and they don't have like fake colors.
Yeah, that's probably why they don't taste as good.
This is like a 5 for me. I don't love it though. Like I kind of get sick of it really fast.
Because peanut M&Ms are my all-time favorite candy, I'm gonna have to give this a 2.
Wait, peanut M&Ms are your all-time favorite, and this is like not living up to the expectation.
It's not doing it for me.
Wow. Okay.
Peanut ratio just does not.
It's more chocolate. I don't know. It's off. I love peanut butter M&Ms.
Those are very good.
Those, and then have you had the mint chocolate ones?
I haven't.
They're really good. Like
The ones that I've only had once, because I could only find them one time, were coconut filled M&Ms, and I was like, this is a game changer. But now I can't find them anywhere.
Yeah, I've never had those. The mint ones. Have you ever had an Andes mint?
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like Andes mints, but with like candy coating. They're very good.
So good. I'll have to keep an eye out for those.
Okay, do we want to jump back to our non-chocolate candy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we have organic, very tiny gummies, soft and chewy gummy candies.
They're so small.
Are they? Oh yeah, they are. They're like tiny miniature.
So tiny.
I think I have to open this. I hate opening bags like this. I have to use my new. I probably shouldn't do that with coronavirus. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Yeah, they are. They're super tiny. Look how
they're so small.
They're adorable though. What flavors are these? I feel like these are interesting colors. Okay. As we try our gummy bears here, Alescia, what advice would you give your 15-year-old self?
I would probably say, I would probably tell her, girl, just don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's not a big deal. There are so many things that I talked myself out of just in my mind before I even got a chance to like figure out if I actually wanted to do something, or, you know, I was a big scaredy cat when I was younger, like big time, because for some reason I always knew that if I did something bad, I would get caught. Like always, I would always get caught. So I feel like because of that fear, it really hindered me from doing things that that weren't bad, that wouldn't get me in trouble, but I would still just be like, oh, I don't know, and like just get really anxious about it. And then, you know, a few years down the line, I think about it and I was like, why didn't I do that? That's not smart, Alescia. Come on. Yeah. So just like little things like that, I feel like I would tell her like, hey, take it easy. It's not that big of a deal.
Yep.
That one decision is not going to change the rest of your life. You're going to be fine.
That's
just wear white. You can wear white, Alescia. It's fine.
After Labor Day. That's too good. Yeah, I think for me, I was like so fixated on making sure that everything I did was like important and almost better than everybody else. Like I wanted to like stand out and do something that mattered. And so I missed out on just doing like some really simple, normal things that I think would have set me up to do really great things later. But I couldn't see past right then. And I thought that I was like setting myself up for the future by like trying to be important, but I missed out on like just being my age and like enjoying some of the things that I should have enjoyed. And like even education, like I put it off because I was like, I'm going to do this opportunity and I'm going to do this and I'm going to start working here. And I wish I would have just been like, hey, you're allowed to be your age. Like you're allowed to whatever. But I feel like we all have different angles of the same answer though. Like just stop being in your head so much. Just be present and like, yeah. So that's good.
Yeah. I really like.
What were you going to say? I feel like you had something very good.
Yeah, I was going to say that I am one child of 5. And within our school community, church community, friend community, everyone knew that I was a pen. Like, oh, you're related to this person. I know you. You're related to this person. So it's like, no matter where I went, there was always somebody who knew who I was there. So that kind of also added a lot of pressure of like just always being on my best behavior, wanting to make the right decision for everything. And that kind of even trickled on into college. And so like it wasn't really until after I graduated college where I was like, I need to stop playing it safe and like take some risks and, you know, do all these things that I wanted to do when I was younger, but was too afraid. And from that, I was able to, do some really amazing things. And I was like, this is what this feels like. This is
why did I live so long? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and yeah, I think older siblings, you kind of like feel like you have to kind of fill their shoes or make up for the bads that they did. If you have like a sibling that was a troublemaker, like it's just so many weird dynamics that happen when you have older siblings. It's crazy. These are so good.
These are so good. They're extremely flavorful.
Yeah.
I love them.
They're the right texture for a gummy bear.
Yeah.
Like they're not that like chalky, waxy taste,
Yeah.
Might be like my favorite gummy bears.
I'm definitely going to get these.
100%.
It's definitely a repurchase for me.
Come over to the Ellis house for your gummy bear.
Yes.
I want that house when I'm old, like with a candy jar where kids know they just come over and like.
I was literally just talking to, I don't remember who I was talking to, but when I was little, in the house that not all of us grew up in, but anyways, there was a guy who lived 3 houses down. His name was Jasper. Coolest old man you've ever met. Like, and he was like really old when I was young. So, but we always like went over to his house just to say hi, like see how his week was going. And he would always give us candy.
Favorite person.
Best memories. going to Jasper's house.
Yeah, dude, candy is like, or like desserts in general, like when you're a kid, because you can't control when you get them. So it's like this big thing. And then I had to realize as an adult, like, oh, I can just go get dessert whenever I want. I don't have to flip out and eat all of the dessert when it's in front of me. I'm really excited about this next candy. The gummy bears, by the way, that's like an 8 or 9 for me. Like I those were fantastic.
These are 10 for me. I like them a lot. I think the small size is really nice.
Yeah. I think the only thing that would make them better for me is if they were like a little sour. I like a little bit of sourness on them.
I'm like sweet all the way.
Okay.
I like them so much.
This is imported from Belgium, so you know it's good. Okay.
It's going to be the best.
Like Belgium chocolate. Come on. It's like, okay, here we go. Okay, this question, should I save my bonus question? I'll save my bonus question for then. Oh, I got caramel like on my finger. It's very caramely. What would you say, in your like journey to knowing who God is and following God, like what has been the most influential thing for you? And not just maybe in this season, but like in your life in general, what's been big for you in your relationship with God?
I really think that for me, I'm not sure if it's because I grew up doing it, and like that I'm doing it as a profession, but worship has always been from the get-go, like a huge thing for me. My mom is a singer. Well, everyone in my family sings. So we grew up singing, grew up listening to all types of different music, different genres, and going to see musicals and being in musicals and plays and being in, KOK when I was little. Gosh, the best like highlights of my year was like doing the KOK shows. So much fun. So I really think that like just being able to, I feel like fully connected when I'm listening to worship music, or if I'm at church and like during the worship session or whatever. I think that that's like when I feel the most connected and vulnerable. I find myself getting super emotional during worship as well. And that is like my go-to always.
Yeah. Well, and I think music in general, like not just worship music, like music is spiritual. Like it digs down in our soul for some reason. Like I don't even understand how it works. Like they probably have some study about the brain and how it reacts to whatever. Yeah. But like it's such a beautiful thing that God has given us, like that helps us to connect with something bigger than ourselves. And like when we can recognize that that is the God of creation that we're connecting with through that, like it's so powerful. And it always makes me sad when people don't like understand the beauty of music, like it's not their thing. And I'm like, no, just like you'll get it eventually. Just keep listening.
Just feel it. You'll know.
I think it's scary for some people. Like they think it's weird, or because we can't fully understand why our emotions and things react. So we tend to create walls because, I can't understand how that works. So I'm not going to like fully engage in it. And I think that like it's a beautiful thing to let yourself experience, is like that connection with God ultimately and our creator. So I think that's really cool. And I've seen that in you, like I said, just past worship, not just worship, but past that too. Like there's something beautiful that is reflective of our creator in music in general.
I absolutely agree.
Yeah, I love it. We should have like done a duet for this, because I would have really loved that. Alicia's like,
still do it.
Right? Alicia's like a baller soprano. She's so great. And so at some point we'll do a video, we'll sing for something, and
we have to now.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll just post, we're going to do something for your channel and we'll post it on Shepherd Youth. It'll be great.
Perfect.
Okay. I stinking love this. This is like, if I'm going to have chocolate, this is the kind of chocolate I want.
Yeah. I usually don't like caramel, but I really like this.
It's not overwhelming.
Not at all.
It's just like perfect. Yeah, that's like an 8 for me as well.
Yeah, I think I would give this a 9.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very, very good. I like it. Okay, Alescia, before we leave, we have one last question. And I ask everybody this because I'm narcissistic. What's your favorite thing about me?
About you? Can I get my list of things that I love about you? I've got it right now, like my diary. You're wonderful in every way. You're like Mary Poppins, practically perfect in every way.
I love that you just quoted a musical. It really just like... Oh, Alescia, I have very much enjoyed not only this conversation, but our friendship. And I am so excited, Shepherd Youth, that you're getting to meet Alescia. And I hope, maybe we can like somehow weasel her into leading a D group or something, because you need to know Alescia more, because she's incredible. So I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Thanks for including me. This was really fun.
Yay! And until next time, Shepherd Youth, make sure you eat some good candy. Just from Trader Joe's, from really anywhere. We don't discriminate. So just eat some good candy. We'll see you next Friday. Bye.
Bye.